Sláinte. I'm out my mind at the minute and I've got a flight to catch. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am in Dublin. Yes, that's right. I booked a flight last minute, last night, and I flew out here. It's currently 8 AM in the morning and my flight home's at 10 o'clock tonight. It was dirt cheap, 50 quid it cost me. So we're gonna see how much we can cram into one day here in Dublin. We're gonna see the sights, do all the activities that we can in one day. We're going to the Guinness Storehouse as well, and let me tell you right now, we're going to sink as many Guinnesses as we can along the way. So first things first, let's get ourselves a taxi, let's get into the centre, and let's get straight into this video. There it is. Hiya mate, for Joe. Yeah, morning. Cheers. I can really lift you up. Baby, let me lift you up. Baby, let me lift you up. I can really lift you up. Baby, let me lift you up. I can really lift you up. Baby, let me lift you up. Right, so we've made it into Temple area, so it's like the main touristy bit of Dublin, I believe. So here's what it looks like. Lovely little cobbled streets, loads of different bars and things around here. Just on our way now to get some breakfast. There's a place called the Stage Door Cafe. It's got good reviews online, so I want like a full Irish breakfast. I know it's not too dissimilar to an English breakfast, but yeah. First impressions of the city is nice. Got a river running through the centre of it, and you'll see all the lovely little bars so far, little Irish bars. First impressions are, you know, really, really good. Yeah, like I say, we've got all day to explore, so first things first, let's get ourselves some breakfast, because I'm absolutely starving. The flight was supposed to set off at 6 in the morning, but because there was ice on the runway, we were sat on the tarmac for like 2 hours waiting for it to set off. Who cares? Let's get ourselves to the cafe. And yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm really excited. I hope you guys are excited too. Follow along for the journey. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button below. And yeah, let's get to the cafe.
Oh yeah, she didn't answer the door. She just shouted.
So yeah, just finished up there. Full Irish breakfast at the Stage Door Cafe here in the Temple Bar area in Dublin. You know what? There was a massive queue to get in. The breakfast itself, it was decent, really. I don't really have any complaints. It was slightly on the pricier side, but that's what you'd expect. If you are in like a tourist area, you are expected to pay a little bit more. Anyway, let's do a little bit of exploring now. What we're gonna do is we'll have a little look about, do a bit of sightseeing, and then head to a bar somewhere, and we'll sink our first Guinness here in Dublin, Ireland. I cannot wait to sink one of those. But yeah, absolutely beautiful gaff. First impressions really good. Look at that, beautiful. The sun's come out as well. So yeah, gonna be a good day. I can just feel it. I can feel it in my bones. It's going to be a good day. Like I said, later on, so 1:30, we've got the tour of the Guinness factory, so the Guinness Storehouse. We've got a tour, and I've paid a little bit extra as well to do the Guinness Academy, it's called. It's probably just a gimmicky thing, but apparently they sort of teach you how to pour the perfect pint or something like that. We're going to check that out later on. So that's around, I think that lasts for around 2 hours, so that'll take a good chunk of time. And then yeah, we'll just play it by ear, just bring you guys along with me. Let's just have some fun with it, and yeah, sink plenty of Guinnesses along the way. Now we're on our way to the Trinity College, Dublin. So it's supposed to be like hundreds of years old, and it's like a big touristy thing. A lot of people go there, so we're gonna head there now, and I'll bring you back when we're there. just arrived at Trinity College. It's apparently a must-see when you come to Dublin, so let's have a look. Let's see what it's like. Here we go. 430 years of history, I believe. Built in 1592 or something like that. But yeah, it's a beautiful place, I'm not gonna lie. Well worth coming to visit if you are coming to Dublin. Like I say, it is free. Yeah, it's free of charge. Beautiful old historic buildings. And just think back in whenever I said again, 1592 or something like that, people would be walking through here studying. I'm not much of a historian, but like I said, before I came here, this was one of the main attractions that you have to come to and you have to see apparently. I'm not sure if it's well, it will be one. It'll still be a working college. People still come here because there's still signs and that. But yeah, beautiful place, full of history. A lot of people here just for the Instagram selfies and stuff and pictures, because yeah, you see a lot of couples around, especially girls with the boyfriend, getting them to hold the camera up and take pictures and things like that. But if you ever are in Dublin, I would definitely recommend coming here. Right, there we go then, Trinity College done. A little bit of history for you on the vlog. I want a pint now. This is a big moment now to see, is Irish Guinness what they say? Is it better than what you get in the UK? Is it better than what you get anywhere else in the world? Is it the creme de la creme of Guinness? One would hope so. So let's put that to the test. Let's get ourselves to a bar. Let's get that creamy goodness in my mouth. Sounded a bit zesty, and there's not much else to say on the matter. Let's go. Yeah, so this area looks like a good place for a pint. O'Neill's. I think we'll head in here, get ourselves a beer. Let's go. Hi, can I have a pint of Guinness, please? Yeah. Here it is then, the first Guinness that we're going to have in Dublin. Just wait for that to settle. Yeah, you can't get any more Irish than this bar. Proper authentic vibes. I'm just tucked away in a little corner. Split the G. Cheers, guys. Thanks for all your support on the last video. Really means a lot here in Dublin in Ireland. Trying our first Guinness. Cheers. That is gorgeous though. Really spot on. So, plan of attack. So it's currently around 12 o'clock. I'm going to sink a couple of beers in here and then we're off to the Guinness factory itself, called the Guinness Storehouse. We're going to do a little tour of that, and then also I've done a book like I said, the Guinness Academy, where they teach you how to pour the perfect pint, so that should be a good laugh. Cheers guys, beautiful stuff. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button down below, it means a lot. Like I said, the last video seemed to do really well. A lot of you guys are enjoying that, and I've got plenty of new subscribers now, so thanks so much for the support. So next up we've got a pint of Beamish. So this is something that I wanted to try. It's similar to Guinness, but it's a different sort. I think it's got more like a bitter taste. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, let's give this a try. Ooh, do you know what? I like that. But that is nice, pint of Beamish. So it's slightly cheaper than a Guinness, but yeah, really nice drop that. Beautiful. Cheers. So we've just finished up at O'Neill's bar here in Dublin. You know what? It wasn't too bad, to be fair. The drink prices were quite reasonably priced for what it is in like a tourist hotspot area, about €6 per pint. You've got your busker there. I've got 2 Guinness and 1 Beamish, and I must admit, I actually think I prefer Beamish to Guinness. It had like a smoother taste to it. I can't explain it, but yeah, I think I prefer Beamish. But anyway, I say that as we're going to the Guinness Storehouse now. It probably will be good fun. So let's get ourselves there now. I'll tell you what, Dublin, beautiful city. And whilst I was in that bar, I was on the phone to my mum, who told me that, was it Kelly's College or King's College that we've just been to? Apparently my granddad used to go to college there. This is my first time in Dublin, but my mum was born here. All that side of the family, they're all Irish. I've got family in Cork, I've got family in Dublin, but this is my first time here. So yeah, but first impressions, honestly, beautiful city. Everyone's so far really friendly. It seems like there's a lot going on. I imagine later on in the day, bars and stuff, it's going to be bouncing. There's a lot of live music on in the area. So we're going to go to the Temple Bar area, and then we're probably going to go to, and I know it's very touristy, the Temple Bar Inn. So that's like, if you aren't familiar with it, it's basically like the pub that all the tourists go to. When I had breakfast earlier, I got speaking to the waiter who gave me a list of bars to go to that are less touristy and are more reasonably priced. So we'll check them out later on. But for now, let's get ourselves to the Guinness Storehouse. And yeah, without further ado, less waffling, let's get ourselves there. Just before we head to the Guinness Storehouse, I'd just like to say thank you so much to everyone who's watched the most recent Albanian video. Yeah, it went nuts, to be fair. For someone who's just starting out, that is amazing. Like, really appreciate all the love and support that we've got on that video so far. To all the new subscribers, welcome to the channel. Thanks so much for subscribing. We've got loads planned for the upcoming year. I'm really excited about 2026. I want to take this channel to the next level. If you subscribed, please spread the word of the Joey Unpacked channel. It'd really mean a lot. And if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button down below. It'd mean the world to me. So thanks so much for your support. Anyway, let's get ourselves to that Guinness factory. See you soon. Fucking hell, mate. Some random kid on a horse, just on the footpath. There's a little kid coming towards him. He was like, hold up, hold up. Fucking hell, mate. I've never seen out like that before. Jesus. So, we are approaching the Guinness Storehouse now. This is like the famous sort of gate where everyone sort of gets pictures from, as you can see. And yeah, proper sort of historical looking back streets of the brewery. Real nice. So yeah, let's get ourselves in there. Hello. Hello, little buddy. Oh, bless him. Well, we're in, but massive queues. Massive queues. So we've made it in, got myself my tickets. Let's see what this has got to offer. Pretty busy, to be fair. You have to wait for a bit for them to let you in.
Of pints, the three type of population of Ireland. Well, today you will witness art and vision, making your own way through the.
Yeah, I think what we'll do. So I think what she was doing initially was just giving everyone like a quick brief of everything, but I thought I'd get away from that crowd because once she ends that speech, everyone will just pile together. Nice. That's decent, that, to be fair. There's actually what? That's actual water, by the way. Fair's pretty impressive, that. I'm trying to make this exciting, guys, but yeah. The Guinness Brewery in 1759, right here at St James's Gate.
Over the years, we perfected the art of roasting at St James's Gate.
Like I said before, I've booked like this Guinness Academy where they teach you to pour your own pint, and that's further up, so hopefully that'll be a bit more exciting. Actually, we're on the second floor at the minute, so we've got a few more floors to go over to. Hopefully it's a bit more funner up there, but yeah, cut to me probably when we're doing that Guinness Academy thing. That should be a bit better, to be honest, so yeah, let's go. That's what we're doing next, the guided tasting, so I'll bring you back when we're in there. These things that you sniff. God, it smells a bit funky in here, actually.
Once again, those just joined us, just walk around and give them a few pods of smell before you begin and try to familiarise yourself with the aroma. That's what we needed, that we are. I'm going to give you some Guinness now, okay? I know you've been waiting for this month. I know, yeah, give a round of applause for the Guinness station. So here's how this is going to work. This is a two-part tasting session. This is part one and this is preparation. So how we prepare you is very simple. It's with the aroma pods you see around the room. They each represent an ingredient of Guinness. All these ingredients smell a little bit different. So we're just going to... Okay, over here. We've got roasted barley, alright? That's probably the most popular as it smells like chocolate and coffee. The reason is very simple. We roast barley in a similar way to coffee and cocoa beans. And it's also responsible for Guinness's colour. Guinness is actually not black, it's a deep shade of ruby red. Once the light illuminates the beer, you can see that for yourselves. Right guys, the amazing Oscar is in the next room, about to give you the best guided tasting session you've ever had in your lives. So make sure you grab your sample and join in with him.
So let's do it all together. Take around half the glass, hold it on your palate for 3 seconds, swallow, and then breathe out through your nose. And this way, you should taste the sweetness on the tip of your tongue from the malted aspers, on the sides the dark chocolate coffee aroma.
Oh yeah, everything he said, I can feel that, yeah.
You guys get that?
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
Anyone who didn't get it, you just have to practice and drink more Guinness. Let's toast to good health on 3. 1, 2, 3. Sláinte. Enjoy, guys.
Yeah, so that tasting part was probably, I'd say, the funnest part of this tour so far. Everything else is sort of museum-like. To be fair, so far so good. It's been quite enjoyable. Some sort of film going on here. Here we go then, the next part of the tour is the Guinness Academy, where they teach you how to pour the perfect pint. So, let's get into it.
Good afternoon. You're all very welcome to the Guinness Academy. Thank you very much for coming. My name's Hannah. Today I'm going to be teaching you all how to pour the perfect pint of Guinness. There's 6 steps to pouring a pint of Guinness. The first thing that we're looking at is our glass. What we need from a glass is cool, clean and dry, but most importantly we need this beautiful logo on the front, okay? There's 2 harps on this glass. For today, paying close attention to this one on the front, we're going to use it as a guide. Step 2 is our position for our first pour. We hold our glass at a 45-degree angle with the glass harp on the back facing the ceiling. Once we have that, step number 3 is the first pour. We're going to grab the handle and in one smooth motion drag the full way down until it's 90 degrees. If you hold the handle at an angle like this or like this, the gases in the Guinness won't mix properly and your pint will pull flat. So make sure that the handle is always the full way down while you pour. Once it reaches the bottom of the golden harp, that's here on your glass. Don't touch the handle, but slowly start to straighten up your glass and just drop it slightly. The reason why is we can't have the nozzle going into the Guinness itself, just so we can avoid any cross-contamination. No nozzle in the Guinness filled to the top of the golden harp. That's here on the underneath side of your glass. then throw out the handle and leave to settle on the metal tray. The last thing you need to know about the top for now is Guinness comes out both when you pull forward, but also when you push back on the handle like so. I'm sure we're all aware Guinness is a two-part pour, so that room at the top is really important, so make sure you aren't holding it back. So at the bottom of the golden heart, don't touch the handle, stay straight in the glass. Top of the golden heart, you're going to shut it down. And yeah, nice, well done. And you can settle. Very nice, well done. And you can leave to
Nice
settle.
one, cheers.
Who's next? Yourself? Do you want to go over here on the right? Who's next?
Yeah, that was absolutely terrible.
This is in a pint of Guinness, 75% nitrogen and 25% carbon dioxide. What's happening now is the majority of the gas is rising up and having formed a lovely foamy head that you can see at the tops of your pints. When you're topping off a pint, you hold your glass level and even underneath the nozzle. This time with the handle, we are pushing the opposite direction. This is the whole reason why we have a two-part pour. By pushing the opposite direction for the second half, we're introducing reduced gas pressure and it's coming out much slower. This allows us not to grow the head anymore by adding more gas while we're filling it up. Instead, we're not disturbing it while we're topping it up, essentially. We're just bringing it up, rising the head to the top of the glass. If you any longer, you can go and enjoy your pints.
Nice one, cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, I tell you what, that is the best looking Guinness I have ever seen in my life. Let's give it a taste test. Ooh, I'll tell you what, that is absolutely unbelievable. Wow, you see the head on that? Incredible stuff. Cheers, guys. Yeah, just finished up at the Guinness Academy. To be honest with you, what was it, I think it was an extra £10 or something. To be fair, that's not too bad, considering a pint of Guinness anyway would cost you about £7, and you get a bit more information. Get ourselves to the bar because we've got another voucher for a free pint, and apparently there's like 360 views of the city up here. So let's get up to the top of here, get ourselves a pint, and then hopefully it's got a view at the top. There we go, then made it up to the top. Oh yeah, it's pretty nice to be fair. Yeah, it's pretty nice to be fair. It is like 360 views, so it's like a 360 bar. So you can walk the whole way around. What is it with me and 360 bars? On the last vlog you'll have seen in Albania, I went to a 360 rotating bar. It's decent to be fair. And what I paid for the ticket, I'll just say it around the bar by the way, but yeah, what I paid for the ticket, I think it was, I paid €42, which is around £36 in English money, which isn't too bad when you think about you get the whole museum and everything, and then I've got 2 pints included, obviously the one at the Guinness Academy downstairs, and then I've got a drink voucher now. When you're thinking like a tourist, when you're thinking like a tourist hotspot, a pint anyway is about £8, so it's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. Anyway, let's get ourselves a pint of the beautiful stuff. Cheers, guys, for the 50th time. Batch. Do you know what? Fuck it. Let's check out the Guinness merch and see if I can get myself a cap or something. I know it's going to be well overpriced, but yeah, let's have a look then. So, yeah, Guinness cap. Here we go. Yeah, not really for me that, but let's just check the price on it. Does it even say? Oh, €25. It's alright. €20. Right, give me a sec. Let me try this bad boy on. There we go. What do you think to that then?
Thank you so much and enjoy your drink at home.
Do you know what? You've got yourself a deal. I'm going to get this little cap. €20. That'll do. It's about £18. Little souvenir. Yo, these are actually sick to be fair. Oh, €55 though for that. Come on. To be fair, I feel like Can't remember how much that was again. Like 20 euros or something? I feel like it's not too bad, is it really? I mean, why the hell not? Let's get it. Fuck it. Yeah, we'll get it. We'll wear that for the rest of the vlog. There we go then. So we've just finished up at the Guinness Storehouse. My honest experience of that, it is like a touristy place, obviously. What was it I paid to get in? 42 euros, which is about 36 quid. Value for money, not too bad to be fair. Originally I thought it was a bit of a rip-off, but when you counter into the fact that obviously I paid for Guinness Academy where you get to pour your own pint, that part of it, yeah, bit gimmicky to be honest. I think we all know how to pour our own pint, even though I made a bit of a shit job of it to be fair. But with a standard ticket, you get a pint included in that standard ticket, and with the Guinness experience, obviously you get a pint as well with that. So when you think probably a pint in a touristy area around here would be about 8 euros, 2 of them. Ticket involved, it's not too bad value for money really when you think about it, 42 euros. So if you are in Dublin and you are on the fence about going, I would definitely go, check it out. Anyway, let's get ourselves, what I want to do now is I want to try one of them Irish spice bags. So I've heard a lot about these and I've seen that they've been at various Christmas markets in the UK at the minute. So when I was in that breakfast place earlier, one of the waiters recommended a place to go to. It's called Zian Street Food, that was it. Zian Street Food. So that's where we're going to head now, to Zian Street Food. We're going to try a traditional Irish spice bag. Hopefully it's nice. If you haven't done so already, I would really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button down below. It'd mean the world. Like I said, we're just getting started on this channel. This is the 3rd video. Please check out the other 2 videos that I've done. And yeah, in the next few months, we've got loads planned actually. We do have a skiing trip in the French Alps, definitely penciled in the diary. And there's a couple of other European destinations that I want to do in the meantime between sort of January and when the festival is that I'm going to in March. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much. And yeah, come along for the journey, guys. Thank you. Anyway, let's get ourselves to this spice bag place and let's see what the fuss is about. Look, I know I said I was going to the spice bag place, but I needed a piss, man. So I popped into this bar for a piss. We've got live music on. I've got myself a Guinness again. Sorry, I feel like all I've done all day is just drink Guinness, but I promise I'm off to that spice bag place straight after this pint. I had to buy a pint because I went for a piss. You must understand, guys. Cheers. Right, so I've just arrived at this street food spice bag place. Slight bit of a queue to get in, or is it a queue? I don't know. Is this a queue to get in? A queue to get in?
No, this is the queue waiting for food.
Oh, right, okay. Right, no worries. Right, let's get ordered then. There's a bit of a queue here, to be fair. But yeah, it must be good food if there's a queue. Hi, can I have a spice bag with curry, please?
Yeah. Is takeaway?
Yeah, takeaway, please, yeah. Cheers, thank you. I've got the goods, I've got the spice bag. Let's find somewhere a bit quieter than that, 'cause it's busy as fuck there. Somewhere quiet, and I'll do a full review of the spice bag here in Dublin, Ireland. Let's get ourselves to a quieter spot. Okay, so I've got my spice bag here. Let's do a full review of the spice bag itself. So, like I said before, it was €12.50. Basically just like very heavily seasoned chips. Like chicken in there. We've got curry sauce as well. Let's get into it. So there you go, so there's your spice bag. You get your chips, a piece of chicken in there as well. It's really sort of, you know, seasoned how you would like a Chinese seasoned. It's like a mixture between chip spice and Chinese spice. And then you've got like little bits of pepper and stuff in there as well. I've got the curry sauce as well. Let's pour a bit of curry sauce on and then I'll give it a taste test. Right, let's get into it. Start with a bit of chicken first. That is banging. Absolutely banging. To explain it, like obviously we have our salt and pepper chicken in the UK, but it's like a different sort of flavour here. It's like got more flavour to it, if that makes sense. I don't know how that makes sense, but it just does. That's unreal, that. I get it, I get the hype, I really do. I had to wait about, it wasn't that long to be fair, for the state of the queue. There was queues going out the door, there was people waiting for their orders out the door. And I thought, bloody hell, this is going to take about half an hour. It took no longer than 15 minutes. Look at that, man. Big, massive bit of chicken. Banging. Absolutely unreal. That'd be perfect after a night out. When you've been on the beers all day, and you want something to go home to. Look at that. Absolutely unbelievable. 10 out of 10. I won't bore you with me eating the rest of this food. What I'll do, I'm going to scram this off. And then we're going to head to the Temple Bar area where we were earlier. And whilst I'm in Dublin, I've got to go to the Temple Bar Inn. I know there's people who's screaming at this video right now saying, look, there's other bars around the area that are cheaper. It's a rip-off, blah-de-blah-de-blah. Look, when you're in Dublin, I'm a tourist at the end of the day. Even though I do have strong ties to the area, because half of my family's from Dublin. But it's my first time here, I've got to check it out. So I'm going to go there next. So I'm going to scram the rest of this off. Enough waffling. I'll bring you back when we're at the Temple Bar. Cheers, guys. Woohoo! Right, please, please, please don't tell me this is a queue to get in there. Because if it is, I'm not going in. I know it's people just taking pictures, I think. Yeah, fuck that. Right, let's get in there. Here it is, by the way. The famous pub, the Temple Bar in Ireland. Let me get a bit of a wide shot for you guys. Come back where everyone's taking selfies and that. There you go. The Temple Bar. It is nice from the outside, but it's not nice on your bank balance, I imagine. Right then, let's go get rinsed for every penny we have. Yeah, do you know what it is? It's not that good inside, it's what's outside, you know what, it draws all the tourists in. Because it's like lit up outside, that's why people come here, I imagine. But there we go, the coveted Guinness sign in the middle, that's what we're going to get. A pint of Guinness, please, mate. Yeah, please. Just finished up at the Temple Bar, and yeah, I'm not going to lie to you. It's the most overrated piece of shit I've ever been to in my life. Overcrowded, expensive as fuck. It's just for people that want to get Instagram pics outside. Let's be honest, it's so overhyped. I sat at the bar and I had one pint of Guinness and I've left because it's just there's no live music for a starter, which I think for a place like that, surely you'd have live music on if you're getting that many people in the bar. I don't know if they usually have live music on, but it's a Saturday and it's nearly 5 o'clock. Everywhere else I've been today in the last sort of hour or two has had live music on. If you are in Dublin and you want to go to the Temple Bar Inn or whatever it's called, the Temple Bar Pub, don't bother. Honestly, don't bother. There's plenty more places around here that you can go to. By the way, that Guinness that I just bought in there was €10.95. €10.95 for a pint of Guinness. Like, you wouldn't even pay that in London. Ridiculous prices. Everywhere else I've been today is about €6 to €8, which is inexpensive, but look, you're in a capital city, in a main tourist attraction place, you're probably looking at paying that, but €10.95, that's taking the piss. Anyway, enough ranting. I just thought I'd say my piece. Anyway, we're going to try somewhere else now, hopefully with live music. Right, we've made it. Hopefully it's decent. Let's get ourselves in there. Oh. We've got live music, so that's a good start. Right. Do they have Beamish? That's the question. So I've just finished up at Darkey Kelly's bar. Honestly, that was class, to be fair. Proper, authentic Irish vibes. So if you are in the vicinity of the Temple Bar area, get yourself to Darkey Kelly's. It was sick. What we're going to do now is we're heading to the oldest pub in Ireland. It's called the Brazen Head. So we've made it to the Brazen Head, supposedly. There you go, look. Ireland's oldest pub, established in 1198. So let's get ourselves in there and let's get ourselves a piece of history and a Beamish pint if they've got one. So here we go then. There's a little bit of decor there, a night. Yeah, it's very old school vibes in here. Mental, really, to think that this pub is that old is crazy, really, when you think about it. Let's go in then. So where do we go? In here? Oh, here we go then. Oh, bloody hell, just bumped my head. Yeah, so very cosy, intimate vibes in here. Very small. Obviously you've got the big outside area, but yeah. Do you know what we'll get actually? Because they don't have a Beamish here. We'll get the brazen Irish lager. Because we've not drunk lager today at all. So yeah, the first lager we've had of the day. Because all we've done all day is drink Irish stouts. So I thought I'd change it up and get myself a lager. It's not bad that actually. Quite hoppy taste, like IPA-ish a bit. Yeah, decent. Cheers for the 50th time of the vlog. All we've done all day is drink, but yeah, when you're in Dublin, that's all you gotta do, innit? Cheers, guys. The oldest pub in Ireland, just finished up there. My honest review of that place, it's decent to be fair, cosy little atmosphere, but no live music, so that gets marks down from me. But in terms of sort of like coziness and like that vibe, it's decent. It's got an old school vibe, obviously. Let's get ourselves back down to that Temple Bar area because there's a few more bars that I want to check out that I had on that little list before we go home. It's currently 6:30. My flight's at 10 o'clock, so realistically, I need to be getting a taxi at about 8 o'clock back to the airport. So we've got about an hour and a half-ish to play with. I'm going to look at the list that guy gave me earlier and see some other bars that haven't ticked off already, and we'll go there. Absolutely beautiful place. If you haven't been to Dublin before, what are you waiting for? I got a flight last night. This time yesterday, I was on Skyscanner, right? And I was looking at things to do for tomorrow. I was thinking, I want to push a vlog out tomorrow. And I was thinking, am I going to sit in this weekend and do nothing and just watch football? Or do I want to go somewhere and actually do something? And then I seen Dublin, from Newcastle to Dublin and back in the same day, £50. £50. You'd pay that for like a train fare in the UK from like Manchester to London. Well, actually from Manchester to London, it'd probably be more than that. So I was like, fuck it, let's do it. And now we're here and I've had an absolutely class day. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video, because I've tried to cram in as much as I can and condense it all in to the limited time frame that I've had. Yeah, I hope that it's been a good video so far. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button down below. We've got so many videos planned in the next few months. Only going to get better from here on in. Anyway, enough waffling for now. Let's get ourselves back to the Temple Bar area. Yeah, like I said before, we've only got about an hour and a half-ish before I need to head to the airport, so let's make it count. By the way, before I go to the next bar, I thought I'd show you this place. It's called the Halfpenny Bridge. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. The Halfpenny Bridge. It's like an iconic bridge in Dublin. You know, man. Isn't it beautiful? Look at this. Feels like you're in like, I don't know what, Diagon Alley. Diagon Alley. Feels like you're in Diagon Alley. Class. Love it. Love this vibe. This is my vibe right here. Little cobbled streets, little narrow streets, bars everywhere. Love it. Do you know what? I might move to Dublin, mate. I love it. Hi, say hello to the vlog. Hello. Yeah, so this bar here seems more lively than this bar that I've been recommended. So, hiya, mate. Is there live music on in here?
Yeah, he's on up there at the moment, yeah.
All right, yeah. So, mate. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Right, let's go in then. Here we go. We're in here. The old Storehouse Inn. Yeah, nice little bar. Honestly, like, you can go along all the bars along here, and there's live music everywhere. So yeah. Do you have Beamish?
Sorry?
Beamish.
Beamish?
Yeah.
Is that beer?
Yeah, like the stout, Irish stout, Beamish. No. Can I have a Guinness then, please? Thank you. So that bar was absolutely sick. The old Storehouse, I think it's called. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to the next one on the list that I was recommended earlier. It's down here somewhere, 2-minute walk. This is probably going to be the last bar of the vlog. And the thing is, I know for a fact I've probably missed out loads of places. Bear in mind that I've only been here for a day. So I've only been here for like a few hours basically. If I was here for like 2-3 days, I'd be able to explore the whole area. Right then, the last bar of the night, the last bar of the trip, Bad Bob's Temple Bar. Let's get into it.
It's a dirty old town. It's a dirty old town.
I want to stay out, mate. I want to get myself a hotel and stay out tonight. I've got myself a half because I'm out my mind at the minute and I've got a flight to catch. Fucking hell, man. What an absolute blast Dublin has been. Honestly, like, every single bar you go into, there's live music and everyone's on a fucking vibe. So it's hard to walk away right now. It's hard to go back to the airport because every fibre of my being is saying, get yourself a hotel, stay in Dublin tonight. It's tempting, it's so tempting. I'm gonna have to get a taxi back to the airport now. Honestly, Dublin in a day, I feel like I've crammed as much as I possibly could into one day, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it because I've had an absolute blast. What an experience. What a place Dublin is, by the way. Thank you so much to the new subscribers. Honestly, the last video that we did in Albania, I gained so many subscribers from that video. And yeah, thank you so much. If you are a new subscriber, thank you. And if you're new watching this video, please hit that subscribe button. It'd mean a lot because we have, like I've said so many bloody times on this video, loads planned for the next few months. So join along for the journey. I'll put up my previous video right here, so click that. You'll enjoy that as well. When I went to Albania, and then also when I went to Oktoberfest as well, check them 2 videos out on my channel. And yeah, there's plenty more videos coming in the next few months. So thanks so much for watching. Dublin, it's been an absolute pleasure. I'm gonna get myself a taxi to the airport now. Thank you guys. Peace out.